Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining me again. Well, the big news of the day is obviously the death of Prince Philip. The internet is full of it, and I imagine that radio and TV are as well. I haven't read very many of the news articles today, but in the ones that I have read, there's one thing that comes over and over again. The main BBC News article describes Prince Philip, amongst lots of other things, as the longest serving royal consort in British history. And Justin Welby, the Archbishop of Canterbury, said that he consistently put the interests of others ahead of his own, and in doing so provided an outstanding example of Christian service. What I think I see in Prince Philip is someone who, for almost all of his life, has been prepared to take a supporting role. And perhaps there is something for all of us to take note of in that. So something that I have done all my life is played music of one sort or another. And mostly my music making has been done with other people as part of a band or an orchestra. When you are part of a music group, it's really important that you understand what your place is within the group if it's going to work well and the music is going to sound good. It's not good if the person who's playing the simple bass line on the bassoon plays it out so loudly and with such enthusiasm that it drowns out the flute who's meant to be carrying the tune. Of course, it may happen that there's a place in the music where the bassoon is more important and is meant to be noticed. And at that point, it's important that the other instruments understand that even though they normally take the lead, it's now their moment to support. But when everyone understands what their role is properly, the music sounds good. I imagine that for someone like Prince Philip, who's spent all of his life in the public eye, it might be tempting to want to be the person who's most important, at least part of the time. And of course, he did do amazing things in his own right, not least the Duke of Edinburgh Awards, which have been part of the lives of so many young people. But it seems to me that most of his life has been given to making sure, as the royal consort, that the Queen has been able to fulfill her centre stage role as well as possible. I think for all of us, maybe especially those of us who like being centre stage, there's a message in the life of Prince Philip, perhaps a message about the Christian values that were embodied by Jesus as the servant king. And as Justin Welby said, reflected in Prince Philip's life. As ever, I'm going to finish with a prayer. And today, this is the special prayer that the Church of England has published for those who want to pray simply for Prince Philip. Do feel free to stick an amen in the comments if you'd like to. God of all our lives, we give thanks for the life of Prince Philip, for his love of our country, and for his devotion to duty. We entrust him now to your love and mercy, through our Redeemer, Jesus Christ. Amen. Thank you for joining me. See you again soon, I hope. Bye for now.